it seems at least in the first few days here of the offseason, they've made the right moves so far. They've not picked up the team option on Jason Varitek. They have picked up the option on Victor Martinez. So they're doing the no-brainer stuff now, at least.
Agreed. They've decided with Tim Wakefield that they're not comfortable with what was generally referred to as the greatest contract in the history of sports. They don't want to commit $4 million to him. Wakefield was amenable to it. They're locking up the pieces that you don't think you'd have to worry about. Pretty likely that Jason Varitek will return unless he wants to retire.
Really?
Well, it's basically...
You think he's going to be back?
I think he'll take his option. I don't know if he'll be back. I do know that the team has some catching talent in the system that they're not necessarily happy with, but that they want to give a chance to develop.
Yeah.
So that would lead me to think they're not going to add, a big money backup. Probably wouldn't anyway.
But don't they want to have the flexibility to be able to play Martinez 60, 80 games at first base?
I don't know if they want to play him that much at first base. I think there wants to be some level of consistency behind the plate with the guys that he works with.
Maybe 40 to 60 games.
I think Varitek gives you, and it gets overwrought so much, it feels like just beating it into the ground. But that knowledge of the pitchers, that ability to support a pitching staff and to almost make your offense secondary to the team's pitching talent. There's no debating that is where Jason Varitek's strong suit has always been, and now more than ever.
So why not give him a wad of chew and have him be a bench coach?
Anything could
happen. They need a bench coach. Wouldn't Varitek be a great bench coach?
Well, it's a possibility, but I think that there are other guys who have been in the organization longer on the coaching side that you'd also want to reward and to give that chance.
Is it about rewarding, or is it about, if Varitek is such a genius at breaking down the game and understanding pitchers, then why wouldn't he be?
Well, there's a question that we're not asking here, and that's, does Varitek have an interest in doing that? Does he have an interest in someday becoming a coach or a manager? We don't know this. Everybody speculates he'd be good at it because he's so good at handling the staff, but we don't know. We're only speculating on A, how much he wants to start, and B, what his plans are post-playing career. So,
well, he hit 209.
The Red Sox are always about, in baseball, doing the right thing, and not necessarily saying that bringing Varitek in as a bench coach would be the wrong thing, but you have guys who have been in your minor league system for a very long time and have done everything that you've asked of them. Rewarding them with that post in the majors is one of those things that Francona wants to do because he wants to give guys the chance that he gave Brad Mills.
Who is going to be the shortstop for the Red Sox in 2010?
Well, I'm not a predictor kind of guy. I'm going to say right now the shortstop is Jed Lowry, but Jed Lowry has not shown the ability to stay healthy long term. He's not really had a chance to show that he can stay healthy long term. Marco Scutaro appears to be a name out there that people think the Red Sox would be interested in. When it comes to Theo and shortstops, I don't even want to hazard a guess because this is a guy that gave Julio Lugo $36 million, which, by the way, and let there be no doubt about this, that was a bad move from the second it was made, because it was already 2 years past his career year or 3 years past his career year. So he may try to sign someone who's retired. He may bring in Omar Vizquel. Omar Vizquel for a year.
Maybe Dave Concepcion.
Did Rance Mullenix play shortstop?
He was more of a second base.
Varitek moved to short now.
Varitek moved to short. That's a possibility.